We first began looking at using unmanned aerial systems as a safety device on our construction sites back in March of 2015. We reviewed some literature that was published in the trade journals and found that there was an opportunity using Georgia Tech's CONECTech laboratory to bring an unmanned system to look at construction safety from an overall site perspective.
We're trying to look at technologies and how to apply technologies that can enhance the performance of humans in construction job sites. And safety is one of the critical issues that we want to address.
What we wanted to achieve from the UAS system is the areas that we could not have access to, and those are the areas where we critically wanted to monitor our contractors.
I have to admit, when I first heard about that we were going to be bringing a drone and flying it around our construction site, this just doesn't seem like a very good idea.
So when we are ready to perform the flight, we go through a multi-step checklist to ensure that the flight is going to be performed in a safe manner. Then we are ready for flight and we perform the flight.
Then after seeing it, I was like, that's it? I mean, it was very controlled. That's one thing that impressed me, was the stability of the drone. It wasn't as noisy as I was expecting. It was smaller than I was expecting.
So we were able to, sitting on the ground, we were able to clearly see all the safety aspects. We found that this technology is very useful to enhance safety, to have a control on the site.
Once the flight is done, then we meet with the job site personnel and we review the footage and discuss any potential solutions to any of the safety issues that are identified in the footage.
So if you have a big construction site like this, you want to know how your traffic routes are working. Are people following a certain route?
The very first picture, I was like, wow, that was a view that no one's ever seen before.
I was able to take those pictures. I was able to work with our general contractor and say, how can we improve the area so we can have a proper flow of traffic and a pedestrian in a safe manner.
All of my concerns were eliminated very quickly from the Georgia Tech team. In my career, I've never seen a project from that angle.
By using this UAS technology, we can provide safety management personnel with tools that can help them to perform their jobs more efficiently.
Well, I think what it showed me was the capability in it. We started thinking about where could we apply that.
There are opportunities that we identify using thermal imaging to follow up on hotspot welding activities, or to look at the energy efficiency of a facility from a remote location. There are also autonomous areas where you could provide safety and security overview for a large site that might be very difficult to look at from the ground. And it's really only limited by the size and battery duration of the UAS, as well as a telemetry package that you might equip it with.
Our second visit was focused on the crane activities that we will have in terms of removing the equipment from the ground and taking it on the roof, and we really wanted to monitor and see how the multiple cranes will coordinate with each other.
So we were able to really look at how the movement is, because sometimes it's very, very challenging. Somebody is signaling from the top for exact movement, precise positioning of AHUs.
And also, once we reviewed those videos, we were able to go back and cross-reference checks with the permits to make sure that they actually followed the steps that they had mentioned in their permits.
This presents an opportunity for Unilever in two ways. Number one, we help partner with a leading-edge university in developing better and safer construction safety techniques. And secondly, it gives us an opportunity to look at construction sites that might be affected on a global basis. Russia, Africa, Turkey, the Philippines, and China. Each of these presents unique challenges, but one challenge is consistent. The sites are large, they're complex, and they require an opportunity to look from the sky, if you will, at safety opportunities to keep both our personnel and construction personnel safe.
We believe that UAS technology will gain higher adoption in the construction environment because of its accessibility. The platforms that we use, for example, for our research are low cost and they're very easy to use, and we think that construction companies will start adopting these at a higher rate in the coming years. The partnership with Unilever is a great opportunity for the Georgia Institute of Technology to perform research that has real practical impact. We are very impressed with their desire to integrate advanced technologies into their processes.
With the right telemetry package and the right equipment, there's really no end to what we can do with these unmanned aerial systems.